8 glasses, 8 white liquids, almost no visual clue which one will create silky cappuccino foam, vanish into cake batter, or split in acidic coffee. One contains dairy but very little lactose. One can wait unopened in a pantry for months. Others begin as soybeans, oats, almonds, or coconut flesh. The word milk makes them sound like variations of the same thing. They are not. Fat changes texture. Protein changes foam. Enzymes change sweetness. Heat and sterile packaging change shelf life. There is another twist. These categories overlap. A single carton can be skim, lactose-free, and UHT at the same time. This is not a ranking. It is a map of what happens between the source, the factory, and your glass. The milk map. Before choosing a milk, ask 5 questions. What is the source? How is it processed? What does the label show? Does it contain an allergen you avoid? And what job must it perform? Color answers none of them. Dairy, soy, oat, and almond drinks can look nearly identical while delivering very different amounts of protein, carbohydrate, fat, added sugar, and fortified nutrients. Plant-based is not one nutritional category. Neither is barista. The recipe still matters. Place 2 vanilla plant milks side by side. One may be fortified with no added sugar. The other may be sweeter, lower in protein, and built mainly for texture. The front sells an identity. The back reveals the formula. The benchmark many alternatives try to imitate is cow's milk, and much of its sensory personality begins with one deceptively small number. Whole milk. Whole cow's milk is mostly water, carrying proteins, lactose, minerals, and tiny droplets of milk fat. In the United States, standardized whole milk contains at least 3.25% milk fat. That sounds small until most of it disappears. Fat adds body and carries flavor. Proteins create structure and foam in cooked foods. Lactose brings mild sweetness and joins browning reactions during heating. Together, those components make whole milk useful in coffee, bechamel, custards, mashed potatoes, cakes, and countless other foods. Make 2 pans of bechamel, one with whole milk and one with skim. Flour thickens both, yet the whole milk version usually feels richer. Thickness and creaminess are not the same sensation. That 3.25% tells you about fat, not the milk's entire nutritional value. Remove nearly all of it and the liquid stays white. Your tongue notices first. Skim milk, skim, or non-fat. Milk has had nearly all its fat removed. The water, proteins, lactose, and minerals largely remain. From across the room, skim and whole milk may look surprisingly similar. In your mouth, they do not. Without most of the fat, skim milk feels lighter and less creamy. It can still produce impressive foam. Proteins stabilize air bubbles, while milk fat can interfere with that structure. Under the right conditions, skim milk creates tall foam, although it often tastes drier than foam made with richer milk. Temperature, processing, and the machine still matter. Fat percentage alone never tells the whole story. Skim milk changes the fat. The next carton keeps the dairy but changes what happens to its natural sugar. Lactose-free milk. Lactose is the natural sugar in mammalian milk. Before your body can absorb it, an enzyme called lactase splits it into 2 smaller sugars, glucose and galactose. Many lactose-free milks perform that step in the factory by adding lactase. Some processes also filter out part of the lactose. The dairy proteins and many other nutrients remain. The most obvious change may be taste. Glucose and galactose taste sweeter than lactose, so enzymatically treated milk can taste as if sugar was added even when none was. Filtration can change the label, so compare the carton. Lactose intolerance concerns digestion. Milk allergy is an immune reaction to milk proteins. Removing lactose does not remove those proteins. Tolerance also varies. Many people with lactose intolerance can handle a limited amount without symptoms. An enzyme changes digestion and sweetness. The next process changes where an unopened carton can live. UHT milk. UHT means ultra-high temperature processing. The milk is heated to a very high temperature for only seconds. But heat is only half the trick. Aseptic packaging must then keep new microorganisms out. That combination can keep an unopened carton shelf-stable for months, useful when milk travels far or refrigerator space is limited. The intense heat can also change flavor. Compared with conventionally pasteurized milk, UHT milk may carry cooked, caramel-like, or slightly sulfurous notes. Shelf-stable does not mean immortal. Once opened, the milk needs refrigeration and should be used according to the package instructions. UHT extends dairy's life through heat and packaging. Soy milk starts again with a bean. Soy milk. Soy milk is commonly made by processing soybeans with water and separating the smooth liquid from much of the solid material. Commercial methods vary. Its defining advantage among common plant alternatives is protein. Fortified soy beverages can come closer to dairy nutritionally than many plant drinks. United States dietary guidance groups fortified soy beverage with dairy because of its similar nutrient profile and use in meals. That does not make every soy milk identical. Brands may add calcium, vitamins, oil, sugar, flavoring, or stabilizers. Check protein and fortification. Soy protein supports foam. A barista formula may create smooth microfoam, while a thinner version may form weak bubbles or separate in hot acidic coffee. And soy is a major allergen in the United States. Soy earned its place through protein and structure. Oat milk reached the same coffee counter by taking a different route. Oat milk. Oat milk starts with oats and water, but commercial production is not simply breakfast blended into a carton. Oat starch can make the mixture thick and unstable. Manufacturers often use enzymes to break it into smaller carbohydrates, including maltose. The result can taste sweet without table sugar being added. Unsweetened does not mean carbohydrate-free, and it does not tell you how the oats were processed. Compared with dairy or soy, oat milk generally contains more carbohydrate and less protein. Barista versions may add oil or stabilizers for body and stronger foam. That design helped oat milk thrive in coffee shops. Its cereal sweetness suits roasted coffee, while the right formula forms glossy microfoam. A thinner product may create oversized bubbles that quickly vanish. Anyone avoiding gluten should choose a product specifically labeled gluten-free, rather than assuming every oat drink qualifies. Oats build body from grain. Almond milk usually aims for something lighter. Almond milk. Almond milk is typically made by processing almonds with water and removing much of the solid material. The result may be thin, sweetened, fortified, thickened, flavored, or engineered for coffee. Most almond milks contain far less protein than dairy or soy. Calcium and vitamins may be added, so a large calcium number does not reveal the protein content. Low protein helps explain fragile foam, but fat, stabilizers, acidity, temperature, and processing also matter. Its light texture suits cereal and smoothies. Its roasted flavor works in desserts. In baking, structure, fat, and browning may change. Homemade almond milk often separates. Commercial processing and stabilizers can keep it uniform. And almond is a major tree nut allergen. Almond milk usually arrives as a drink. Coconut milk may arrive as an entirely different cooking ingredient. Coconut milk. The name coconut milk can describe two products that look related but are not interchangeable. Carton coconut beverages are usually diluted for drinking. They pour easily into coffee, cereal, or smoothies, and are generally low in protein. Canned coconut milk contains more coconut material and usually much more fat. It brings richness to curries, soups, sauces, and desserts. Replace canned coconut milk in curry with a drinking beverage, and the sauce may turn watery. Pour a rich canned version over cereal, and the opposite problem appears. The shelf gets more confusing. Light canned coconut milk is leaner. Coconut cream is thicker. Sweetened cream of coconut is a separate product. Same plant, similar names. Completely different jobs. Most alternatives try to disappear into familiar foods. Canned coconut milk does the opposite. Its flavor announces itself. Match the milk to the job. Now the 8 glasses separate. Whole milk brings richness to sauces, custards, baking, and coffee. Skim milk keeps dairy protein and lactose while removing nearly all the fat. Lactose-free milk changes lactose digestion, not milk protein allergy. UHT solves unopened storage through heat and aseptic packaging. Soy offers substantial plant protein and can foam well. Oat brings cereal sweetness and coffee-friendly body. Almond offers light texture and nut flavor, but usually little protein. Carton coconut beverages are mainly for drinking. Canned coconut milk brings weight to cooking. Do not stop at one word on the front: plant-based, natural, barista, or lactose-free. Turn the carton around. Check protein, added sugar, fat, fortification, allergens. Then ask what it was built to do. One milk may excel in coffee yet poorly replace dairy nutritionally. Another may feel thin but create enormous foam. One carton may belong to 3 categories at once. The best milk is not the winner of a universal ranking. It is the one that performs the job you actually bought it to do. If you could keep only one milk in your refrigerator, which one would survive?